Happy day 3 of Vlogmas, everyone. I'm Hooked with Amelia, and welcome back. In Vlog 1, we did discuss the things that we do plan on getting done all throughout the 25 days of Vlogmas. Today we will be getting started on the Art the Clown beanie. For this beanie, it is half black, half white, and it has sunflowers for like the eyes, but it's on top of the fold of the beanie. We will only be able to do half of the beanie, which will be the white side, because we do not have the black with us. Don't get me wrong, I do have a black, but that black is used specifically for the black and red project order that I do have, that I do need to get done. I believe on the 9th or the 10th, that's when I am giving it to the customer. But outside of that, my goal is to get that half of the beanie complete. The next thing that I do want to cover today is going to be that black and red granny square beanie that I did just bring up. The goal is to get as much done as I possibly can for it and get closer and closer to reaching our goal. I am super excited to see what day 3 does hold for us today. And throughout the video, you will notice that my camera will not focus how close or far that I do get. So please bear with me. You'll also notice with my camera that whenever I hold up anything white, it like freaks out and has a complete panic attack because it doesn't know what to do. So instead, it's just straight ghost face. That's all the ranting that I do have for day 3 of Vlogmas, and let's finally get into the video and get crocheting. The beanie style for this is just your casual working up and down in your rows until it reaches the length that it needs to be. For this beanie, the style that I'm going for is where you just make a big rectangle and then you sew it together and cinch the top. I prefer my top to be a little more cinched than others, so I will be decreasing the last 7 rows on one side of each row with single crochets. Also be working in back loops only. So I'll be rotating double crochets along with our little cinched area for like maybe 7 to 8 single crochets. We are starting at 10:03 and let's get started on this. It's 11:33 and I am going to take a break. We've got this much done. I can't remember when we started, if I'm going to be honest. But we do have a super long beanie because it needs a super thick fold to be able to put like the flowers on it. Let me actually pull up a picture and show you like what the flowers are looking like. This is what it looks like, and I don't know if you could see, but the brim is super small. I don't like small brims, and especially if I'm going to have those flowers on it, I want it bigger. And also, don't you want to be warm in a beanie? Like, we're gonna make it thicker, okay? But the whole point of it is you want to be warm, so I want to make sure that I'm achieving that. We're almost close to being halfway to be done with this project in itself. The whole point of a beanie is meant to keep you warm, so why are you gonna make something super small and have one little flimsy piece of fabric going over your head? Let's double it up, make sure it's thick, and let it feel good. I am super close to finishing the 1/2 so that we can be done with this project in itself, because again, I don't have the black with me. I am having some pretty intense extreme cramping pain and just like tingling pain right here, so I do need to ice because of you guys already know. So I'm gonna ice for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna keep working on it and I will come back. I just finished editing Vlogmas day 2 and it is 1:17. And I'm gonna start crocheting again. Well, you probably literally just saw it. I don't have to show you. But we're gonna work on that for a little bit and I'll come back whenever we do have the half white complete. I moved our camera angle just because it was bothering me, and this window right here, the light is moving back on to the important things. We do have half of it complete. Probably thinking, oh, how many rows do you do to know when it's done? This is what I do. I put it right here and I drag it until it's like at the middle of the back of my head. But if you would truly like to know how many rows, I have 19 rows. I was using my 5mm hook, and then I believe I did a chain of 42, and then I did an additional chain of 8 to equal 50, and those 8 chains are going to be my single crochets. So obviously add another chain. So there'd be 9 additional. I'm talking and I'm realizing I'm making no sense. So let me show you. From here to here, this is 42 chains for our double crochet. Then we have 8 chains here for our single crochets, plus our chain 1 for our turning work. So I did that for our 19 rows back and forth, and now we'll have to do the 19 rows in black and do the same exact thing. I don't have the black on me, so we need to move on and find our next project for today. I think the next thing that we're gonna work on is another granny square beanie. Takes me roughly 3 hours, and I think it's a good thing to get done because I will feel accomplished whenever I do finish it. Current time, 1:37. We're gonna get started on this, and I'll come back for another update. Turns out I actually started crocheting at 4:30. I had to do my laundry, take the dog on a walk, and do a whole bunch of other things. But 4:30, I did start working on this, and it is 6 o'clock now. There ain't no way. That time doesn't add up right. But we have 3 squares done, and we have 2 more to go. I'm debating if I even do want to like finish this tonight, just because it's like a kind of project, if that makes sense. So we'll figure it out. I'll come back whenever I am done working for the night, or I did get to the point where I am sewing it together. I will keep you guys in the loop though. I'm back. It's 7 o'clock. I have all 5 done and complete. They're just in a little thing right now, but I'm feeling great. I'm in a great mood. I usually have the flash on, and let me show you the flash real quick. This is the flash, and I can't tell what I like better. I'm gonna do no flash just for like the rest of the time because I do have this light on and it's working pretty well. I'll figure out when I'm editing if I do like it or not though. Either way, I'm feeling great, and I think I am going to try to sew together the hat and possibly work on the ribbing for the little fold part of the beanie. Look at all these granny squares though. Yes, I know. 5 granny squares with 5 rows. They're not very impressing, but you know, let me have my hype moment. I honestly feel like we're super sideways, but if you can't tell, I can't tell, and I don't even know what we're talking about. But we just finished sewing together the beanie, and I love how it looks. It's like cute. Yes, it does give box, it does give square, but it's all okay because once it's on, it's like, I really truly hope that made sense to you. But all that we have to do next to finish this beanie is we have to do ribbing, and I'm going to have to go back to day 1 for Vlogmas and look back to see how many chains that I did do for it because I can't remember. Then lastly, we'll have to do a pom-pom, and it will be complete. With that, in this vlog, we were able to complete half a beanie. I'm super excited that we were able to do that because my wrist really started hurting, and I did actually have to take a pill for it, which I don't usually do because I don't think it's that intense. But today, I've been icing on schedule. I've been doing everything on schedule, and today it was just like, no, it's not going to work. You're going to have to step it up. We were also able to get more than halfway done with that granny square beanie, and I'm super excited because that one is actually a part of an order. So that made my heart very full. I can't wait to see what is in store for tomorrow whenever we do Vlogmas day 4. So that is all for day 3, and thank you everyone who tuned in. Thank you everyone who watched. And if you are interested, go and check out vlog 4 whenever that is out. Happy Vlogmas!